on Funny Stuff's part. So as you see, as you move into and tech into the higher, stronger ships, you're not taking extra damage from the Canaveral, which has its third ability. Very nice, and Funny has used that. That would be the perfect time to take out this Canaveral, as it becomes a much juicier target. As you notice, this ship is oh, and it switched back, so it's gonna not take quite as much damage. Very nice counter by Mort. He needs to move this ship back though. Funny Stuff is not gonna follow him. He's gonna try to follow him, but Mort's just gonna cloak. So there's nothing really that can be done about that. I don't see any Venture class scouts either. It's right close to Funny's base. He could make a scout if he wished. So again, Mort doing a very, very nice job of really taking out these targets. So Mort coming back, it shows that I think this is a very, very good example of how spam can work, but if you build the counter to that spam, then you can really come back from things. Now, Funny Stuff building chassis level 2 so he can go Akira's to kind of offset the frigates. Mort building some ships here. So interesting. And the other thing to point out though is he is Majoral, so he is going to lose a bit in supply. Romulan ships are very, very heavy in supply, so we'll see, how long it takes for him to run out, how many ships he can build like that. Here we've got a ship here, ship here. So Funny, oh, trying to do the ping, but Mort wisely moving south. So didn't get pinged that time. Must say I really do love the micro involved with cloaking and detection, especially from ships like the Venture. The Venture is a very, very nice counter. It requires a lot of micro, but there is a definite payoff to having them. So Canaverals going up, a warp-in right over here. And as we can see in a few seconds, yep, there's the Tricobalt Triloader. And look how much damage that thing is doing. It wouldn't take long to destroy that if this ship can keep on it. Now, just for future reference, the Steam Runner has a speed of 110 when its Triloader is not active, so it could potentially get away from the fight once you use the Triloader. Not the case here, as Funny Stuff wanted to concentrate on the mining station. You can see just how powerful only one Steam Runner with its warp-in support is. We'll see if it's enough, as Mort is going to take out this warp-in. They're free ships, and doesn't cost Funny anything, and he got a mining station kill out of it. So that's pretty significant. Here's the Ambassador trying to move out of the way. It is being followed by this cadre of frigate refits. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a Griffin, and they're firing on something else. So looks like a Venture was coming that way. Here's Funny Stuff down in the bottom here, taking out some more mining. So here's Mort's fleet coming in. Funny Stuff trying to get out of the way. Losing a bit there. Oh, and down goes a Canaveral. That Canaveral is not going to be able to retreat, and Funny Stuff sacrifices it to escape and fight again. So here's the fleet. Ambassadors and Sabers. So here's an unupgraded platform. No upgrades yet. Mort could come in and easily take those on. Just all kinds of Akira building and defensive patterns is being researched. So Mort ending up rebuilding, and he's got frigates just coming out the wazoo. So here he is taking some things out. Funnystuff's fleet is over in the left mining center. Here's Funny decommissioning this, but Mort intends to get a kill so he can rank up one of his ships. Which one will it be? And it's this one here, and that brings it to an officer level. I want to see which one I have selected here. I forget what the officer level. Oh, here it is. There we go. Combat thrusters. So a little bit better ECM. And here we see Funnystuff doing the ping. Did you see that? Just not quite enough there. Mort was on the edge of that ping, and the ping is going to happen again. Mort moving away as he sees this, and he is going to track this fleet and take it out. Apparently, he's going to take out the Venture. That's going to tip the Funny's hand, or Mort's hand, and let Funnystuff know what's going on. Getting hit by the Canaveral there. Mort going to fly into this. Now, these Akiras, the reason why they're so nice is they don't take the extra damage from the projectile weapons. Here's a ship getting damaged, but Mort is moving it out, doing the melee. Here's a Shrike that's going to die, most likely, yes. But here's a Saber in exchange, and here's another Saber in exchange for this. So Mort still has a very, very strong, viable fleet here, and he is really tearing things up. Again, combat thrusters. Oh, and here's a ship that needs to cloak, and it's lost its engines, and so here's an ambassador getting taken out. So Mort getting his ships out. Here's oh, and brilliant move by Mort. Hopefully he sees this. He does, because it's cloaked. This ship here, he can move away from this warp-in support. Here we've got Funny using the ability for his Akira, but running right into Mort's attacking fleet. So even though these ships don't do extra damage to a lot of these high-level ships, or high defensive ships, he's still able to get the kill off, especially due to a lot of his ranked ships. So I want to switch over to and Mort moving away from the Venture ability, but moving some of his ships in. Oh, and this one's gonna get tagged. I don't think it can get out of the range in time, and no, losing its engines and losing its life. So here we've got Mort still building the okay, he's gonna go into Spectres, and we see he's building stock Generacs so that when the time comes, when the research comes up, he'll be able to snap those research on several ships and really take them out. Funnystuff doing the Remor to take out the shields of a Generacs, and this is giving Mort a veteran. He has just switched that up. Mort, the frigate veteran ability is much like the officer ability on the Cavort, as it kills the engines. So very nicely done. This is a huge boon for Mort to have. He has lost some ships in those engagements. Funny is slowly wearing him down, I think. But at the same time, I'm not going to count him out yet, as he does have a lot going for him. Okay, so the Remor, and we've got the Nova class. Nova class is going to take more damage from the pulse weapons, which is, I believe, what the projectile weapons are classified as. Here is Funnystuff moving to the south here. So hopefully Mort sees this and moves his freighters away. He does see it, so he's gonna move his freighters away.